Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Bookeemonsters. My name is PK, and on Monday mornings we look at cozy mysteries each day of the week, except for this week. We look at the new releases genre by genre. Today, as I mentioned, is cozy mysteries. Tomorrow will be regular mysteries. Wednesday is romance. And this week, because it is Thanksgiving in the US, I won't be doing a morning show Thursday or Friday, but I will be doing extra long sprints on Thursday at starting about 2:30-ish, give or take. Just depends on when I get done cleaning up from our turkey dinner. So, and regular sprints tomorrow night at 6:05 Mountain Time, 8:05 Eastern. Good morning, Annalise. Happy Monday. It's a 3-day weekend. I'm so excited. How was your weekend? My weekend was good. I crocheted a lot. I read a really good 5-star romance called The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. It was just I really liked it. And then I started a thriller, Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. I had started that previously as an audio, and I have a problem sometimes with audiobooks. So I put my name in for a hold at the library, and it came up this weekend. So I started that. I started playing with my diamond painting ornaments, and that's really fun. And it's something I can do at work. The Afghans get to be too bulky to travel back and forth. So, and the ornaments will be for the Christmas tree at work. So that will be good. How was your weekend? Let me know. What did you do? We will be looking at cozy mysteries. Did you read good things? Did you rest up? Did you go somewhere? My weekends, I prefer not to go anywhere. Oops. Hang on. Clicked on the wrong thing. Operator error. The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, Posten, I believe. I really liked it. It involves some time manipulation, which always intrigues me. All right, so we're starting Cozy Mysteries, The Pink Wedding Dress Whodunit, a Paranormal by Vela Day, 19th in the Witch's Cove Mystery, Kindle Unlimited, 186 pages. Came out in September. Never mind. We're in November, people. We're not going backwards. Speaking of time slip, no, we're not going backwards. I'm getting my 4-day weekend. Dang it. A Slippery Slope by Courtney McFarlane, second in a Clouder Cats mystery, 170 pages. I kind of like that cover too. Eden Brooks is getting into the swing of things at her new job, but not everything is coming up roses. When a ski team books the resort for 2 weeks, it's all hands on deck to keep everything running smoothly. When a member of the ski team turns up dead, the case is anything but cut and dried. Eden's boss is the prime suspect, but he swears he's innocent. If Eden and the gang can't prove it, they'll all be out of a job and a place to live. But join Eden, the Clouder Cats, and the zany Valewood employees as they race to solve the mystery, save their boss and their futures. They wouldn't be out of jobs, they just get a new boss. Yes, the stakes are high. Death on a Carousel by Hilary Pugh. Woo! Hey, Storm. Hi. Storm has sprints tonight at 5 Mountain Time, 7 Eastern Time at Storm Reads. And at least I had a lot of energy, so got tons done. That's wonderful. Good morning, Mary. Happy Monday. Late, this important date, but here now. You're never late. But there's always time for tea. All right. Let's go back to Death on a Carousel, Kindle Unlimited, 255 pages. So it's breaking the 100-page mark. And it did come out this week. It hits all the marks here. Um, Third in the Breakfast Club Detectives. An evening out leads to a gruesome surprise. When Jasmine accepts an invitation to visit a vintage circus and fun fair, she doesn't expect to be confronted with a dead body. Tiffany might be interested in this one, and it depends on how gruesome. But she likes fairs, doesn't she? And yet here she is, watching the carousel while innocently munching a hot dog when a dead man lands at her feet. All the time. The police solve the case in double quick time and a suspect is arrested. However, his nearest and dearest believe he has been wrongly accused and enlist the help of the Breakfast Club detectives to investigate and clear his name. But the more they discover, the more guilty the suspect appears. Should they accept defeat and admit this is their first failure? Or can they dig deeper and discover what really happened to the man in the carousel? With twists and turns throughout, this book will keep you guessing until the very end. And starting to come out tomorrow, L. Adams. That's a bright popping cover for the Monday morning. Sure runs a good hot dog. Exactly. Nobody landing here. Well, good. I prefer my outings to be bodiless. Speaking of copy is required. I treated myself to two advent calendars that I started early. One is coffee and one is tea, and this one is the coffee. Today's coffee, and I just wanted to. I wait for nothing. The today's coffee was white chocolate. It's not bad. Tastes like coffee. Poisons and Pages by L. Adams, 13th in a Library Witch Mystery, 190 pages, Kindle Unlimited. Comes out tomorrow. I could have seen that right over there. Rory Hawthorne is in a bind, and not the sort that involves book pages, or the spicy kind. Her best friend has fallen into a coma, courtesy of a rare poison without any known cure. The only source of information lies with the founders, the knowledge-hunting vampires. Okay, I'm done. Who want revenge on Rory for thwarting their plans and to infiltrate the library and steal its secrets. A potential lifeline appears when a strange reaper shows up in town with her ghostly brother, claiming to want to help a group of lost spirits that have appeared at the founder's old house. To help the ghosts and save her best friend, Rory walks a dangerous tightrope between the reapers and the vampires as she draws closer to the truth. Yeah, vampires. I'm out. But people do like that. Check it out. All right, Grounds for Murder by Lena Gregory, 225 pages. Second in the Coffee and Cream Cafe Mysteries. Danica Delaney is thrilled to have taken over her Uncle Jimmy's old-fashioned malt shop on eastern Long Island and is working hard to make it her own. In an effort to increase business, Danica invites a mystery writer to the Cookies and Cream Cafe for a discussion and book signing. Things seem to be going well until a guest shows up and confronts the author, accusing him of plagiarizing his work. Embarrassed by the incident, Danica goes to the inn where the writer is staying the following morning, hoping to apologize and offer him another chance to return. What she finds instead is his dead body beside a cup of poisoned coffee. Now it's up to Danica to find out who wanted to silence the author before the killer decides to write Danica a not so happy ending. I do like the cover. Yes, Tiffany likes fairs. She might like that one. Mary. Puns. For that, you must read it and report back. Butterfly Betrayal. That is a pretty cover. By Ruth Hartman, first in a Seneca James mystery. Yep, all right. Raising butterflies is peaceful and calm until someone dies. Absolutely. Majestic Monarch Butterfly Farm might flitter away forever. That is, unless Seneca James acquires the property next door. She and Winifred, her costume-wearing cat, have a fight on their hands. Their land sits next to a milkweed-covered field essential for monarchs. If she's unsuccessful in buying it, her precious winged friends won't survive. When people end up dead on her farmland, Seneca is suspected of murder. What is it about the milkweed field that's worth killing for? And who's the murderer? Well, apparently there's something valuable there. That is a very pretty cover. Oh, Storm. What are the prompts up yet for the next scavenger hunt? I gotta start hunting. Gladwin Grant takes center stage. Book 2 in the Gladwin Grant Mysteries, Kindle Unlimited. Comes out in December. We'll look at it later. The Lane That Leads to Christmas, Mailbox Mysteries. 276 pages. Came out in October. That's a pretty cover. By Melanie Lagerschultz. Okay, look at the cover. We got to keep moving, but that's pretty. Tangled in Magic. This one comes out this week. Karen McSpade, ninth of the Crystal Beach Magic Mystery Series. 90 pages, does not make the 100-page mark. Look at the cover. It's close, though. We'll read the first paragraph. Quirky characters, an enchanting town, a cat that talks. Out. This magical mystery series has it all, like you've never read before. Welcome to Crystal Beach, an enchanting town with a dangerous secret. What are we hunting? I'm Norwegian. I am too. We're hunting Killer Cozy's group does a scavenger hunt, 2 of them every month, and they give us prompts for each scavenger hunt read. You absolutely choose your own read. Like yesterday's scavenger hunt was a plant or flower on the cover. The earlier one this month was green on the cover. This one comes out in December. Why are they doing this to us? It's such a tease. Here we go. Deadly Storm, a paranormal cozy by Jenna St. James, 22nd in series, 151 pages. A 40-year-old witch with a new career, a gargoyle sheriff raising a teenage daughter, and an enchanted island full of secrets. Only a couple weeks into the new year, and already the citizens of Enchanted Island are overwhelmed. The storm of the century is headed their way, and Alex, Shayla, Needles, and even Black Forest King are working hard to make sure all supernaturals and animals are prepared. But when a new dead body suddenly appears, and one of the gang is targeted next, Shayla and Alex must race against the storm to track down the killer. Can the newlyweds face this next challenge together, or will this be their first and last deadly storm? Why is it like a month up to Thanksgiving to Halloween is acceptable, but then a few days after it's like, I'm done with that. I don't need any more. Or is that just me? It's probably just me. If it's that, there should be more than 90 pages. That's what I say. Poinsettias and pickpockets. See, this would have worked for a flower. Fourth in the Petal Pushers Flower Shop Cozy Mysteries by L.C. Turner, 163 pages. As Christmas approaches, Presley finds herself juggling a flurry of wreaths, arrangements, and mistletoe, but when the boyfriend of her most dedicated employee disappears without a trace, the Yuletide joy turns to worry. Presley embarks on a quest to locate the missing boyfriend with her faithful companions Bella and quirky pet duck, Topknot, by her side. As the clock ticks towards Christmas, Presley races against time to solve the mystery and ensure the festive season remains merry for all. Can she find the missing man, or has something more sinister happened? And this would be a nice one for those who want to read a cozy that doesn't actually have an offstage murder. That one is a missing person. Now, this one is entirely seasonal, and I hope it's released this week because that would be perfect. It is released this week. 201 pages. A Cornucopia of Murder by Michelle P.W. Paritza Wachik. Seventh in the Charlie Kingsley Mysteries. When Charlie accepts an invitation for a potluck Thanksgiving feast, she immediately decides to bring dessert. Homemade pies, of course. And they look so delicious that two of the guests decide to sneak a few bites before the meal, which wouldn't be an issue, except they both end up dead. Obviously, Charlie didn't poison the pies, but that's not how it appears. Can she solve the case in time to save the day? Oh, looks like it says it's set in the 1990s in Redemption, Wisconsin. So I'm not going to say it's a historical, but that's kind of different. I like this cover too. Frosty Fortune by J.A. Whitting. Uh-oh, what's the date? November. Why are the pretty covers wrong dates? 12th in the Claire Collins mystery. But in particular with cozies, there's too many for us to waste time on stuff that isn't out this week. The Frozen Murder by Kate Miller. Third in series, Kindle Unlimited, 218 pages. When Mabel stumbles across a corpse in the freezer at work, she can't believe her eyes. No, really, she's never seen anything like it. Surreal and fascinating are the words that keep rolling around in her head. It's too bad for him that her detective boyfriend doesn't want her meddling in his investigation. Also unfortunate for him that Mabel Fry isn't a very good listener, at least not when there's a murderer in the midst. I gotta show you what the first one is called. A prequel novella. Tells it like it is. Yes, it has a corgi on it. Great cover. Yes, you like those corgis. Bunch of babies. All right, November 23rd, actual Thanksgiving Day. So they say. A Devon Midwinter Murder, 299 pages, seventh in the Devon Mysteries. By Stephanie Austin. Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year for murder. With the festive season fast approaching, amateur sleuth Juno Brown helps organize a Christmas fair to raise funds for Ashburton's local animal sanctuary. The event is a success, but while Santa is handing out presents in the fairy-lit grotto, a murder is being committed in a dark corner of the garden. Juno discovers the body of Bob the blacksmith, found clutching a horseshoe decorated with a sprig of elder. Suspicion falls on Bob's long-suffering wife, Jackie, and on Don Drummond, with whom Bob violently quarreled in the past. From this cloud of suspicion, Juno begins to make connections between Bob's murder and previous accidental deaths. But her course is obstructed by those who insist on links to ancient folklore. Determined to take the evidence from a generous pinch of salt, Juno navigates pagan ceremonies and astrological connections that turn up yet more bodies in a deadly path to the truth. Interesting. A Body at Penford Priory. A 1920s Lady Jane and Mrs. Forbes mystery. This is third in that series, Kindle Unlimited, 198 pages. Imagine Agatha Christie crossed with Murder, She Wrote. Aunt Kate and Lady, which would be Miss Marple. Okay. Aunt Kate and Lady Jane's third light-hearted cozy mystery takes place at a priory destroyed in 1545. While Jane and her archaeological friends seek the long-lost grave of Prior Wilfrid, Kate astounds everyone by unearthing a body buried only 20 years ago. Was it murder? England, September 1928. When Aunt Kate visits the dig site on Lord Mortimer's estate, she's hoping for a fascinating and convivial weekend with her niece. Instead, she and Jane soon find themselves dealing with deadly deceit, hidden passions, and the arrival of Inspector Ridley from Scotland Yard. Faced with an ensemble of haughty nobles and gossiping villagers, our daring duo must expose long buried secrets if they're to unearth the truth and discover who done it. Murder, oh, Midnight Mushers and Murder. Kindle Unlimited, 226 pages by Martina Dalton, second in the Gold Rush, Alaska Cozy Mysteries. Sarah is interested in Alaska. On the Trail of Murder. Denali Dahlgren thought she had struck gold when she moved to the renovated ghost town of Gold Rush, Alaska, and turned it into a bustling tourist destination. But when Iditarod darling Shayna Reynolds disappears without a trace, leaving behind a distraught husky pup named Pasha, Denali's bright summer days darken with mystery. With the solstice sun hovering above the horizon, shadows run long and dark in the last frontier. Another musher ends up doggone dead along a trickling creek near Gold Rush. Can Denali harness her sleuthing skills and discover the truth? Join the hunt for suspects in this Alaskan adventure where the sun never sets and the secrets never sleep. Honeybee Murder. This is probably our last one. Oh, when did it come out? November. I thought that sounded familiar. They're starting to sound familiar. That's good. We're bebopping around here. Murder in a Country Village, 325 pages by F.L. Everett, second in the Edie York Mystery Series. England, 1941. Ooh, with World War II shaking the nation, rookie reporter Edie York wants to write the front page news, but she ends up as the headlines when she stumbles over a body on the moors. Eager to follow Churchill's order to keep calm and carry on, Edie York has left the bombed-out streets of Manchester behind for a stroll in the countryside. But her ration picnic lunch turns to ashes in her mouth when she discovers Joyce Reed, a well-known anti-war activist, lifeless at the bottom of a cliff. Despite infuriating handsome DCI Lewis Brennan's less than amused warnings ringing in her ears, Edie is unable to leave the conscripted local Bobby to do his work. Heading off to investigate, she immediately uncovers potential suspects galore, from alleged black marketers to the local land girl, a shell-shocked artist to Joyce's on-off lover. Edie is sure the murder is right under her nose. That sounds potential. Cool. Well, we're out of time. That should give you some ideas. Mary says, yes, Annalise. Is that Ia? Ia, age 7, and Bella, 4 years old. They keep me sane, laughing, and loving them. Absolutely. That's what fur babies are for. Alrighty. We are done for the Monday. Thank you so much for being here. Actually, we're going to switch to a different banner. That's the right banner. Sprints tonight on Storm's channel, Storm Reads, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, my sprints tomorrow at 6:05 Mountain Time, 8:05 Eastern. And then 2 notes, I won't be doing morning shows on Thursday or Friday. And sprints on Thursday will be extra long. It'll be the 5-hour sprints, probably starting about 2:30 my time, so 4:30 Eastern. Mary says, hope everyone has a great day, and thank you, PK, for the reviews. Hope to see you all later on Thunder Horse Descendant. Well, yes, indeed. Sorry, I need some coffee. I appreciate you guys being here or watching it later, whichever way you are doing it. Have a wonderful Monday. Be safe. Be happy. Read good books. And if you're not reading a good book, it's okay to set it down. I give you permission. You're not getting good person points if you're reading something you're not enjoying. Reading is enjoyable. unless you're in school and they've ruined it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless.